everyone, my name is Alpha. Welcome to plummysims and welcome to another speed build. I hope you are all doing well and having such a wonderful day. So today we are building in the world of Oasis Springs, and this time we're building a kind of a Mediterranean, African, Middle Eastern, a little bit of Spanish type of builds. To be honest, I don't know what type of style this build is, but I basically came across this image on Pinterest. I pinned it, so I have the image and I saw this image and I thought that it's beautiful, so I basically inspired by the two arches that were on that image, and I felt like it's so beautiful and perfect for Oasis Springs, so I decided to build it in this world. And actually I saved it a long time ago, like maybe earlier this year, I don't know, but it's been a while, and I know that I mentioned it once that I will build something inspired by that image, but I always forget it, and I think this is the perfect time to build that, and this is it. We're building that build or inspired by that photo in Oasis Springs. And actually this is a kind of tiny house. I think this is exactly like 91 tiles if I'm not mistaken, so it's not that small, but it's not that big either, because we have this beautiful fountain on the front porch that has some platforms on it, and platform counts as tiles, so that's why the house doesn't fit as a tiny house, even though if you just count on the inside it does count as a tiny house, I believe so. So I decided to build this, and this is actually really fast. I finished this whole build in a little less than an hour, which is crazy fast, because normally tiny builds like this took me like, I don't know, an hour-ish to 2 hours, but it didn't take me that long to finish this build. I don't know why. I don't think it's because I have the inspiration already, because normally when I have an inspiration, it still takes me quite a while to figure out the whole aesthetic and the style and everything, but this is really fast, and I barely cut anything, so yeah, this is actually one of the fastest build I've ever done, and I'm really proud of it. And actually I only used a few packs here, so let me just open up my game and let me check what packs did I use. I believe we used Jungle Adventure, of course, Island Living, Cottage Living, and wait a second, so let me just check that out. So we have Get Together, Cats and Dogs, Island Living, Snowy Skip. Wow, I believe I used some of the Cottage Living, but somehow it doesn't mention here, so I don't know why. I also used Jungle Adventure, Paranormal, and I almost used Batu, but I realized that because it's not worth to put like an item or a wallpaper to be exact from Batu, but I only use that one item, and it's just ridiculous that I only use a wallpaper from that pack. So I decided to swap it out with, oh, actually I used some of the Moroccan kit, what is that, Courtyard Oasis kit, and I thought it looks really good. So actually I've been wanting to build something that use a little bit of the Courtyard Oasis kit, and I haven't figured out what type of builds should I make besides the Omah Joglo one that actually we have. I mean, my country and Morocco has something in common, so it's not very exact, but I can see why I use that pack on my Omah Joglo build, which I will link in the description box below in case you want to check that out. As well on the iCard on top right of the screen, I think, yeah, top right, and I finally use it on this build. So I use some of the lantern and the like tea set thing, decorative tea setting, I don't know what to call that, and also the doors are from that pack, not pack actually, that kit. I love that kit so much, but it's just very specific that I barely use that kit, and I'm so happy that I finally used some of the items from that kit on this build, because I love the style that we have on that kit. It's so beautiful, and we don't have that style in game before we got a kit. So I mean, yes, we have some of the items from the base game, but it's just not enough, and I love that kit so much. And yeah, actually I basically just use this whole space as the whole living, bedroom, and kitchen. So we just have this divider thing. I think it's from base game to separate the living space, like the public space, and the more private space. And I used that bed from Island Living because I barely used that bed, I think. So I love the other bed from Island Living better because it doesn't have this kind of like a curtain thingy, like the, you know, that thing, that fabric thing on top of the bed. And I think it's a bit too much, but on this build it looks just fine, and everything is just so simple. I didn't clutter that much on this build, so that's one of the reasons why it took me only an hour to finish this build, like almost an hour. But I'm really happy with the end result. I think this is one of my most favorite tiny house I've ever made. And also I play test everything's functional. And please let me know, do you like a more cluttered builds, or do you prefer less cluttery ones? Because I like both, but sometimes I decided just not to put a lot of clutters, but sometimes I just feel like it's not the perfect build to put a lot of clutter like this one, because I don't know, like sometimes it just looks better when it's less cluttery. So sometimes less is more for me. But and also I use laundry day, but I surprised that it doesn't list on the game. I'm not sure why, but I'll try to re-upload this to the gallery. Maybe there's a glitch in the gallery, I don't know. But and I also use Nifty Knitting, so I'm not sure why it doesn't show on my game, but let me fix that out. And this is the bathroom. So the bathroom is very simple. It's just a 2x2 bathroom. And also we have a full bathroom with the shower, the toilet, and the sink. And we're just basically finished with the whole interior, and we're now moving on to the exterior. And we have a tiny side porch over here, so it's just like a sitting area. And we have that bike from base game, and also this grill thing from Jungle Adventure. And I didn't do much with the landscaping. It's just super duper simple, and I think it fits nicely on this world, especially with the neighborhood, not this one but the other neighborhood. And I just basically really love this lot because the lighting is so great. We have a lot of greenery in the background, and also the view is great. It's amazing. I just love this lot a lot. And this is a 20x15 lot, so it's not that big. So I feel like I am in a marathon with this voiceover because this is such a very short build, and I sped this up only 3 times. So oh no, actually it's actually 4 times, so it's not that fast, and you can see the whole process here. And yeah, I think that is it. We just have to finishing up the landscaping a little bit here and there. And oh yeah, one more thing that I have to mention this, I forgot to put a mailbox and a trash can. So I'll try to put that first before I upload this to the gallery, so you won't have this surprise mailbox in your house. So yeah, I'll try to do that once I finish this whole voiceover. And yeah, I think that is it. We just have to finishing up the terrain paints a little bit here and there, and we'll be moving on to the screenshots. So if you want to download this build, this has been up on the Sims 4 gallery. You could find it under my EA ID, which is elfathiera, or under the hashtag plummysims. You could also click the link in the description box below that will bring you to the website gallery, as well as the other link to grab the tray files from Simfa Share. So yeah, I really hope you did enjoy this video, and if you do, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also make sure to be subscribed to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to ring the bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video. And yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this voiceover right now. Thank you so much for joining me today and supporting my channel. enjoy the rest of the video and the screenshots, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!